Rita Ora was given the key to the city, where she stated that Tirana has undergone many changes since her last visit. The Minister of Infrastructure and Energy reassured Hamara residents with plans to open offices for property services and a road transport service. The High State Control leader called for the earliest approval of the subcommittee to follow EU recommendations. Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Monday, the 4th of June, and welcome to the English edition of Ora News. My name is Mari, and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country, translated into English. Marcella Sehu, the court judge in Kerbin, successfully passed the vetting process today, and the Independent Qualification Commission has reconfirmed her to the office of judge. At the end of Ms. Sehu's reevaluation process, the trial chamber reconfirmed Marcella Sehu to office of judge at the Judicial Court in the Kerbin district, said the chairperson of the trial panel. Mrs. Sehu, or the public commissioner, has 15 days from the Independent Qualification Commission's notification date to appeal the decision through the Special Panel of Appeal. According to the investigations conducted by Independent Qualification Commission, Sehu was cleared in 3 criteria: wealth valuation, image control, and professional assessment. Before ascending to the scene of Skanderberg Square, singer Rita Ora, accompanied by her father and sister, was received by the mayor of Tirana, Erion Veliaj, where he thanked her for the image she conveys to the world as a representative of Albania and inspiration to the younger generation. In gratitude, the mayor gave her a key to the city. Giving someone a key, you give them the only thing that you have. We are not rich, but we try to give everything we have as a sign of respect and a sign of an open door. So giving the key to Tirana means that we appreciate you very much, said Erion Veliaj. Rita Ora thanked the mayor for his hospitality and praised the change that Tirana is undergoing. I think Tirana is on its way to incredible success. With the power and opportunities I have, I will let the rest of the world know this. I think we are on the right track. There is the best of energy of any city on earth. From the last time I was here, no doubt the energy has changed. You feel alive, friendly, liked, and very positive. I feel very good that I am part of this, said Rita Ora. Skanderberg Square once again became Albania's largest artistic center for the past 3 days, with 2 great concerts by local singers and world-famous Albanian-born artists who donated to unforgettable moments. The journalist Bledi Cosme, injured by police during a protest on May 26, testified today at the Media Parliamentary Commission hearing. The hearing turned into a battle of accusations between majority and opposition MPs. Democrats are claiming that police battered Cosme during the May 26th protest in front of the Ministry of Interior, while he was merely doing his job as a journalist. With a bandaged head, Bledi Cosme gave his testimony to the Media Commission concerning the violence which occurred at the opposition's protest. Responding to Socialist Party MPs, he stated that he had not hit any of the police, and it was important to understanding the whole situation. The Commission should look at all that happened, not just one sequence of events, pointing out once again that he was there to do his job of recording the protest. I was at the protest in front of the Prime Minister's office and in front of the Interior Ministry, filming and photographing, doing my job. The protest had several episodes at the time, but here we do not have a complete situation recording to understand the dynamics of what happened. They hit me 4 or 5 times. Some blows I took on my shoulder and on my head. What I expect is for the police to be punished for the violence against the protesters. I had nothing in my hands except a camera, said Bledi Cosme in his testimony. Damian Gjiknuri, the Minister of Infrastructure and Energy, held a hearing with Hamara's residents as he participates in the government's public accountability tour. In conversation with the residents, Gjiknuri focused on the problems related to property ownership, considered this area's greatest concern. He confirmed the opening of a property service office and also a road transport service office. Gjiknuri said, "I know that the biggest problems in this area are property ownership related. We are also preparing the project. We spoke with the mayor so we can open a property service office in Hamara, so you do not have to go to Vlora or Saranda." Mr. Gjiknuri also noted that registering older houses is also something that needs to be mitigated. "We have also made a decision to minimize the fees for registering older homes. Very soon this will become a reality because beyond the old property problems that are inherited due to land mismanagement, there are many old houses lacking documentation," he said. Underlining the fact that investments in infrastructure have been completed and are being carried out in Hamara, Minister Gjiknuri also noted the intervention in the field of water supply and sewage. Hamara is the beneficiary of one of the largest projects costing over €40 million, which will regulate a good part of the water supply and sewage systems in the city and are a result of the government's attention in this area, said Damian Gjiknuri. During the Health Commission, trade unionists and the SMI raised their concern that health controls are not efficient, with 65% of the illnesses being attributed to working conditions. Since the beginning of this year, 618 health and safety inspections have been conducted in private businesses where only 3 violations were found. Health Minister Deputy Mira Rakacholi said between February and March of 2018, 618 inspections were conducted and only 3 administrative measures were found. But for trade unionists and the opposition in the Health Commission, the situation is not optimistic. Rather, doctors are without supportive background. Commissions and practices only exist on letters. The chairman of the Health Commission, Petrit Vasily, said that work-related diseases are at 65%. In all the classifications that are made today in the world, over 60% of the causes of certain illnesses arise from labor issues, whether heavy work or office work. Inspectors have a lot to do, but if this entire infrastructure is not forced to rise, it can be said that the health problems at work are spontaneous, said Petrit Vasily. Trade unionists also argue that there are very few inspectors, only 94, sharing 3 vehicles to conduct inspections across the national level. The High State Control has presented the institution's development strategy for the period of 2018 to 2022. Buyarliksky, head of High State Control, and Gramoz Ruçi, head of the Assembly, were both present at the event where Ruçi spoke, stating that the institution must become more attentive to the legitimacy, honesty, and efficiency of the government. "No one is perfect, but we need to be more attentive to the legitimacy, honesty, and efficiency of the government. Governance by the people, with the people, and for the people is guaranteed in the first place through parliamentary control and auditing of its activity. The new law on high state control adopted in 2014 provides more guarantees, not only for the implementation of international auditing standards, but also for effective and sustainable cooperation with the Assembly," he said. Buyarliksky agreed with that statement by saying Parliament and High State Control have mutually supportive roles to ensure effective governance. They constitute 2 essential elements of a balanced government accountability system, which from the researchers is known as the accountability triangle. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join us again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of Ora News, thank you and good night.